Your party dashes in from the streets at the entrance of the courtyard of the manor itself. That's when the lightning strikes. The shadows give way for a moment. And at the top of the stairs, you see an ogre magi already completing the arc.
What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Johnny G for 2 Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming.
Yeah, there we go. So Star Frontiers delivered a D20 system, and Ron and Jonathan and Sean running through this. Ron,
Yeah,
who were you playing?
I am playing Rex Harrison, the so-called fast hero. I don't know. I envision him as your basic sheriff / gunslinger in like a future setting. Now he carries 2 pistols, only proficient in 1, but he carries 2 anyway for the style. And yeah.
Okay, and who were you playing, Jonathan?
I was playing Brig, the smart hero Dralicite, our friendly 3-foot-high amoeba friend.
And then Sean, you had a character too. You were running here.
I was playing Thursday X Kesselak, human named Dale, the Vrusk, which is a giant insect-like humanoid or character who is the tough hero, more of the law and business and intimidation operator.
Our tank, our techie, and our gunman. All here. So, Star Frontiers. Yeah, a neo-noir adventure here. One shot, one and done. And so, what happened?
So we're cops recently stationed on the planet whose name I've already forgotten.
Neo Veridia.
Neo Veridia. And we got we were off duty, and we got a call on our external communications to report immediately to Grid 17 of the Rust District at Kiosk 42 Alpha, Code Theta, which I happen to know, thanks to a really good die roll, means a highly sensitive off-the-books case had come our way. So we went there and only killed 1 motorist on the way.
Hey! You know, I was doing my best work.
We don't know that he died.
It's not a confirmed.
You know, driving the vehicle. You know, it was like that was in the middle of a hurricane, tornado, tsunami. You know, these things take time, and you know, if I have to run over a few people, hey, whatever.
We had to right away.
That's right.
Okay, so the adventure took you through 2 different districts of this planet.
Mm-hmm.
Started off over with the Rust District.
Mm-hmm.
At a kiosk where we met this guy Wires, who told us that it was of importance to get this chip that had sensitive information. Initially, he told us that it had the information of various informants that if they were exposed, you know, they would get killed. But they also had information on, at the time, a high-level executive of the Omni Corporation that we needed to, of course, recover.
How did you go about doing this?
Surreptitiously.
So you had to leave the Rust District to go to the Chrome District.
Yes, we
I go to the club,
we knew the drop of the chip
Black Lotus Club.
was going to happen at the Black Lotus Club in the Chrome District, which is nicer than the Rust District. So we took a little detour to make sure that we were appropriately attired. Oh, by the way, I owe money.
Yeah. That's going to be an expense that they're going to be questioning you on.
I'll just pay it fast. Since apparently I can afford it now.
Yeah.
So we got some appropriate attire in the Chrome District on our way to the Black Lotus Club, where we had to hop in line, nightclub, line outside in the rain.
We tried to cut the line, and as we were trying to bluff our way through the security guards, the magic blob here actually snuck in, almost causing a fight, but eventually we managed to intimidate our way in to this.
Well, no, we didn't actually.
Oh,
We tried to intimidate our way in, but because the Dralosite had snuck in, he was able to find an access panel, hack into the club's internal network, and put us on the list. So while I was trying to BS the guards to let us in, which I did pretty well, but not well enough, they checked the list, and we were on the guest list.
Yeah, the Donner Party of 3.
Oh my goodness.
So getting into the club, what'd you find?
Well, I found a nightclub. I found nothing else.
Not doing good on your checks?
No.
Like, I had some great dice tonight. It wasn't like the last session, but I did bomb some important ones.
While in the club, I spotted there was like a maintenance closet. So I pointed it out to our tech support here to go in and hack some stuff to see, like, what's the blueprint of the whole club. See if you get a camera feed. See who's where and what's doing what. Which she hacked into all their security. Found out what was going on.
Had to go externally for the floor plan, but that wasn't so bad. That was a government site. That was easier.
we were trying initially to find the mark, whoever was making the drop. We never did figure that out, though.
Well, it turns out the mark was already gone.
Come and gone.
There and gone. Yeah.
Probably missed them when we stopped off to get our club enclosed.
Probably.
You missed the step.
So, I mean, better than not being able to get in at all.
But then again, it didn't matter because we had no idea who this person or what he looked like.
We probably should have asked more questions on the front end.
Exactly. Next time.
Yeah, something to keep for next week, 2 weeks. So we got in. The Dralosite did a great job hacking around their system, gained control of the elevator.
Yep.
We managed to clear the upper floor, the champagne room, where there was definitely not sex going on. And we managed to get that cleared out. And we took the elevator. My giant bug. I'm a big
bug.
Big bug. It's probably a little big, but you get the point. I got noticed trying to get in the elevator, but instead of pushing through, I went along and let myself get kicked out of the club, but he found the back door, so I was able to get back into the club because he turned all the spotlights on from the light show that were facing away from the back door and blinded everyone long enough for me to get back into the elevator and back up to the champagne room. That was a lot.
That was a lot. Yeah, that was a lot.
That was good.
And also, I believe you hacked something else that made it
we
easy
tried
for you.
to.
Yeah.
In the champagne room, right?
Yep. We got into the champagne room, and then we hacked into the security system, and I realized that we were on camera a lot, so I wanted to get rid of that. So of course I tried to plant a data bomb in there to get rid of it, and I failed miserably and set off all the alarms. So that's when the big bad guy noticed us and invited us up to talk.
And as we walked into the room, he was just like, "Yeah, kill them." So
Got you to walk into the box.
yeah, basically.
Yeah. He walked us into we walked in. There was him and his 3 bodyguards, thugs, who had us flanked, and but super fast guy and slightly less fast guy managed to beat them on the initiative. We managed to beat them on the draw.
And took down the guards.
We
Down the
did.
guards, except for one, because after when Silas tried to run away, we shot him.
Twice in the back.
For the record, I didn't shoot anybody.
Yeah.
Well, he tried tackling someone and failed miserably. I have
tackled
no
the wall.
apologies. I will shoot him in the back again. As he fell, his other bodyguard then surrendered, and we found the chip that we're supposed to find.
So we got out of there with the chip. We considered our options.
Yeah, there was a lot more on that chip that was not told to us. That there was a lot of files. Originally, we were told it would bring down the guy from Omni, but it turns out they had politicians, other corporate entities other CEOs, you name it, all across this planet on this list. So it came to the decision: do we hold on to it? Do we surrender it? Do we hand it in and get paid?
And that was a good twist at the end there. I really appreciated that.
Yeah, yeah, we had options.
But we figured it was too much of a hot potato to really hold on to, because then everyone would be gunning for us. So we're like, let's just give it away, get paid.
Yeah, we decided, being cops assigned to this planet, if we tried to get clever with the chip, that might not be good for us in the long run. Even though it had crazy stuff on it, we kind of figured it was a wash. We give the guy the chip, and we have to deal with the aftermath of that. But at the same time, it's the most corrupt planet we've ever seen. So it's already bad news if you're a cop on this planet anyway.
We're technically doing our job. So
yeah. So and we got paid very well,
very handsome sum.
So
do you feel like you're dirty cops now?
yes, definitely.
Yes.
But that's relative, right, to where we are.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like being a corrupt Afghan politician. That's all of them.
Now overall, not doing a synopsis idea, just overall, what did you think of Neo Noir Knights for Star Frontiers?
I like it. It's a good, it gives you a little the cyberpunk and Blade Runner feel, but you still have more of the far future aliens. Add a lot of flavor to it. Different alien races. I mean, he was doing lots of very specific Jawsite stuff that played out really well. And gives it more of that science fiction feel. So and it's a good way to do a one shot, because it's the more very specific locale and very specific case that we were working on.
Mm-hmm. Any other thoughts?
No, that was pretty much it.
Summed it up.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for playing, and thanks even more for enjoying this homebrew one shot for Star Frontiers. And let's see what's going to happen next time.